after Blue Hill. Like, we played good, but when we went back and watched the film, we knew we could be a lot better than what we were. I mean, granted, we did win 70-0 against Blue Hill, but we knew that wasn't going to be the best opponent we faced all year. So we knew it was going to be a battle because Riverside has been pretty good in 8-man.
We felt really good about what we'd done. Certainly the night of the Blue Hill game felt really good afterwards. But after going back and watching film, we knew we had a lot of things to clean up.
We were coming off a 70-0 win against Blue Hill. We were feeling really confident. We were just ready to get back out there and do it again.
After that first week against Blue Hill, just didn't think we knew everything yet, about the different game. So going into Riverside week 2, obviously we knew they were a solid opponent and knew that they were going to give us different looks. So, obviously felt good, but at the same time we were ready for week 2 to see the different things that Riverside presented.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we were cocky, just more like we got a little bit of confidence because after Blue Hill, I mean that was the first time playing 8-man, so it really gave us a little bit of confidence about we were going to be pretty good. We knew they were a good opponent, so we just knew we had to be better. We knew we had to take every day seriously and get better every day. So when playoffs came around, we were going to be the best team and we had a shot to win.
I think we had a good week of practice. I mean, we were ready. That's just what prepared us. Coaches tried to put us in the best spot to win that game.
But other than that, no, we were kind of rolling with what we rolled with week 1. We shuffled some guys around up front just a little bit, not based off of how they'd played against Blue Hill, but based off of what Riverside was going to do offensively.
It was kind of just change. It was kind of just us tweaking stuff, us getting more mentally in tune with what the 8-man game was, just everybody, and then learning the game better.
Obviously, we had film on Riverside, and we were watching them and what they were doing, and we thought what we were doing was going to work out well against what they were doing, so we didn't change much schematically going into week 2.
Me personally, as a DB, the way that we were lined up against Riverside was definitely what killed us the most. Obviously, playing 7 yards off and leaving a lot of space open to make an open field tackle.
Yeah, so Riverside, what they were doing were they were letting go one of our ends, and then they were overloading that side, essentially, is what they were doing. So they had more numbers on that side than we did.
We did change what we thought we needed to, and those changes definitely benefited us for the most part. I don't think our attitude changed a whole lot until towards the second half of the game when Connor ended up getting hurt.
The way games are won in my eyes is that it's on defense. Defense is what wins games.
If you look at the score of that game, it doesn't look like we performed well at all. But going back and watching the film, we realized that we were right there. We did make a lot of plays, but looking at it, we had a lot of things to clean up, a lot of things to improve. And that was a really good team, so that's a team that we wanted to be like. So if we wanted to be where they are, we had to continue.
Love the effort that we played with, but we didn't execute as well as we would have liked to. We had a lot of missed blocking assignments. Defensively, we weren't as gap sound as we thought we were at the time.
I think you guys are the playmakers. We're in the forefront because I want you guys to make plays. And it's one-on-one up front, and we're getting beat. We're not getting beat, we're getting driven back. And it can't happen. There's 6 of you guys here. Start making plays. Start stepping up.
I thought they battled hard against Riverside. It wasn't anything with their effort or their attitude in that game. That game was in the dead of the afternoon in the hot sun. I think that was like 100 and some degree game. Obviously both teams are battling through that, but there was no quit in the boys. And after that game, our attitude didn't change much. The morale didn't change much. We knew that we needed to change something schematically. The boys knew that too. So I think, going into week 3, they were excited to see those changes made and how they worked on the field. The attitude was pretty good going into week 3 after week 2 still.
So really we knew there were a lot of little things to clean up, and we knew we had a really good opponent coming up next week, and we knew that we were going to have to get a lot better in a hurry if we were going to be competitive in the next one.
After that first loss, we really saw okay, this is what it's like. We knew we had to change up our schematics.
EMF is more downhill, hand the ball off. They got a guy at running back that's pretty good. He's really good.
It was a completely different team. Riverside was kind of more of I wouldn't say finesse team, but kind of more of speed, but EMF was power. So we knew we were going to get both. After the loss to Riverside, we knew we were going to get a different side of 8-man because they were just all power formations.
And he's tough and he runs hard, and up front they're pretty good. And they just run north and south, and they just want to lean on you and wear on you. Riverside is a lot more schematic, I would say. They're trying to put their guys in positions.
With those changes made and having a week to work on them, we're only going to continue to get better with those changes as we continue throughout the season. So I thought we played a lot better game against EMF. There were some different challenges that presented in that game. Offensively, we struggled taking care of the ball. We struggled getting off the field defensively. I mean, we had them in situations where it was 4th down, should have been off the field. They picked up a couple first downs on some things that shouldn't have been picked up. And then offensively, we were struggling to score. We were driving, but then couldn't finish the scores. And I think, it kind of drove the rest of the season for us and how we stepped out on the field and how we prepared in practice.
Those 2 losses were big. I made sure that I took those losses personally and on myself completely. As a leader and as a person, I took those losses on me. I knew we had to step up, and I knew that we had to be better.